Alright guys, I'm doing this as a viewer's request. I forgot his name already, sorry, but if you see this video, you know who you are. Anyway, this is Universe, Voyager class, I believe, Treadbolt. He's a direct recoloring of Universe Classics, what's his face? Jetfire. Direct recoloring, same mold and everything. But yeah, I'm just doing this as a viewer's request. I never reviewed it in the first place because I have the figure, but I don't really, I guess, find that it's a very nice figure. His articulation is very mediocre, very basic for a Voyager class. He's top heavy, and he looks way too much like a normal robot to me, and he's not very eye-catching to the eye. I did get him only because he's kind of a nostalgia factor. He looks like the Blue Angels, if you guys know who they are. I mean, his paint color, his paint scheme is really a hint at the Blue Angels, if you guys, like I said, if you know who they are. And of course, because I wanted a Jetfire figure, but I didn't want to go all out to find a Jetfire figure. But anyway, let's get to the review. Alright, so now we got him in his alt mode, and he's just a normal fighter jet looking thing. The blue that you guys are seeing, first of all, is not the blue that he comes in. It's more, what you guys are seeing on kind of a light blue and orange. He's more of a yellow and normal blue. Like I said, like the Blue Angels, if you guys know who I'm talking about. We have kind of a nice alt mode. I like this portion. I really like this portion because it looks natural. Then when you get up here, it looks like a total spacey thing, which I guess is fine. I guess it's okay because it's a repaint of like I said, Jetfire, and I guess they had him in Energon. I don't know what happened, but I just don't like this part right here. It's just, I don't know, doesn't look very natural. Anyway, he has a few working gimmicks, like these launching missiles on the side. You press this black button right here, and they shoot pretty well, actually. Working turrets, just kind of swivel up and down. Working landing gear, right there and there. Wings are articulated on 2 hinges, so the bottom wings and these top wings right here are articulated, and then right here, these normal wings, you can just move them. You can adjust them any way you want. Kind of like them like this. That way it looks more like, a normal jet. He also has another gimmick, and like you guys saw earlier, that big huge thing on the back of Treadbolt is this super pad right here. And I really like this. This is one of my favorite parts of the toy because it looks like a Valkyrie fighter, right? Besides the fact that Jetfire was based off, he was a borrowed product from Japan when they first made G1. Jetfire was based off a Valkyrie fighter. Hence, that's why they kept this little super pack thing. The thrusters back here are articulated, and then you can push this this top part back, and the turrets should pop out, but some of my gears are old, so this one might pop out. There. So now he's in his ultimate jet mode. He's got like 10, 20 blasters on him or something now. But yeah, anyway, it's really nice. I like keeping him in alt mode more than robot mode because it's probably, in my eyes, the coolest thing I've seen as a jet. As a animated jet, more like. But anyway, let's get to his transformation. His transformation, by the way, is actually fairly easy. I don't like that. I really don't like that. And it's a Voyager class. I really don't like that. Unless it was a fun, quick transformation, but him is just a quick transformation, quick and easy transformation. Just start off by taking the super pack off. You want to lift this part up a little bit, and that should lift this part up a little bit too. So you want to bring that forward, get everything out of the way. Just adjust these wings, fold them in, untab his arms from the side, then pretty much bring his legs down, I guess. Pull them down if it lets me. Oh, and of course you want to tuck in his landing gear. You want to do that up front here too. Alright, bring his legs down. Take the back of his foot, and then there's a little bit of automorph, I guess you want to call that. And then the two little, yeah, they just spread open. And you want to spread his legs and untab them. Next thing you want to do, bring him up here. You want to take his arms, it's on a double hinge. Bring him up, and then bring it down. Bring it up, and then bring it down. So yeah, like I said, it's not a very involved transformation, but what can you do? You want to take the nose cone, split them apart from the sides, and bring them in like that. You want to take this top portion with his Autobot symbol, tuck it in, tuck that part in, and then it should fit right there. And then the back part right here, there is a long peg, and it goes into that hole, and it should peg in nicely. Yeah. At first, I think it's a little rough to get it in there, but once you get in there, it gets in there like every other time you transform him. Oh, his head. You want to rotate it. Sorry about that. Just rotate it, and you see his robot head now. Let's put that back on for the sake of the review. And you want to take his blasters and bring them down. There you go. So yeah, it wasn't a very involved transformation. Very easy, you know. But now overall he looks like just any normal robot, which is one other thing I don't like about it. It's not very eye-appealing to me. Maybe it's the colors, or maybe it's just his overall look. But he just looks like any basic robot that you can see in any other, like, anime or whatever. So anyway, his wings are still articulated. You can still individually fold them out or whatever. Do that. You can still adjust the wings up. You can keep them up like that, like a seeker. But honestly, you look at him from the back, he looks like a butterfly. Maybe it's just the colors. You just want to, like, or if you want to keep him to the side, like so, like an actual Valkyrie fighter. You know, like this guy right here. With his wings out on the side like that. Maybe you want to do it that way. Let's keep him in the back for the sake of this review. Kind of comparison kind of thing going on here. So yeah, you can do that. And then also, his blasters right here. You can bring them forward, launch them like normal, bring them forward. And also his little normal blasters right here, you can keep them individual like that if you want. You can combine them to make one big blaster. And there you go. So yeah, he's got a whole bunch of guns on him. And then also these turrets up here also act as guns. And then as you saw earlier, the helmet can be removed to show more of a Transformer-like head rather than a Valkyrie head. And also, you must be wondering what their super pack does. Well, of course, you're going to have to attach it in the back, like so. So now he's got this big-ass backpack, like him. See? Very identical. Also, one thing that he can do that he can't, I don't think he can, I don't know, I'm not very familiar with it. Remember the little gimmick earlier where you just press these things in the back and the turret should come out? Yeah, we'll bring them out. Then you can bring them down forward. He's a little less back heavy now, but to kind of even out the weight, you have to bring his arms forward to make it look like he really is shooting something. That way the weight distribution is nearly 50-50, nearly balanced out. But yeah, his articulation is very basic. Very basic articulation. These can, go up and down, you already saw that. His head is on a ball joint. His arms can go rotate in and out of the body, rotate there at the forearm and at the wrist. The wrist, it's a little rough. These blasters can rotate too. His legs, kind of the weak point. Forward, backward, in and out, rotate here, just there, and then the speed is nothing. I have to say the legs, the articulation of the legs kill the posability for this guy. Like, he could have had so many cool poses that you can get him into, but the one thing I don't like about it is it's on a ratchet joint right there at the thighs, so it looks like that half the time. He looks like that half the time. It doesn't look very eye-catching to me. Don't get me wrong, the figure is nice, but, it's okay. Honestly, it's okay. The leg articulation does kill it for me. I don't know. It's alright. Alright, so my final thoughts on the figure. It's alright. It's alright. It's not something you probably want to go to Amazon.com for. I guess if you really want them, go ahead. By all means, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you from going to go get them. But my opinion on him, he's okay. His articulation kills it for me. His overall robot look, it's just way too basic for me. I can't say I don't like it, but it's not very eye attractive like a lot of them are. I mean, I guess he's okay because he's got all these artillery on him. He's got, you know, these blasters on his forearms. He's got his handheld blasters. He's got these huge shoulder cannons on the back of him. But yeah, I guess a key reason for you to be getting him is his nostalgia factor, and that's probably it. I don't know what other reason you'd be getting him for, but whatever it is, you must have a good reason. So yeah, I personally like to keep him in alt mode. That's his probably best mode, because you probably don't have to deal with bad looking poses, very basic looking poses. I don't know, that's just me. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time, I guess. And yeah, stay tuned. I don't know. Go find a better Transformer to get. Alright.